Okay, in this lecture we're going to talk about polynomials. Now, polynomial is an expression such as this kind of thing here, x. All right, so we've got two terms. We've got a power or exponent of 2 here, and of course there's an exponent of 1 here. Okay, and we're adding the two together. Okay, so this would be what we call a binomial. It's a special kind of polynomial. We can have monomials, of course. Something like negative 3x cubed would be a monomial because it has one term. Now, the thing to remember is that we do not have any fractional powers or exponents. All right, so no fractional powers or exponents. Or radicals. Okay, so the square root of 2x, for example, plus 3x squared is not a polynomial. Okay, right, so x to the 3 halves plus 4x cubed is not a polynomial. So in other words, we only have a whole number exponents. So we can have 0, 1, 2, 3 are exponents that we can have. Alright, so in other words, a polynomial, okay, is defined as a term or a finite sum of terms. Okay. All right. In a variable. All right. Let's say x. Okay. Right. So in other words, examples again. Right, in fact, things like 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus x minus 7. Notice these are all whole exponents, because remember we could write this as x to the 0 here, which of course is 1. And this is an x to the 1. Okay. However, this is a polynomial. However, if I had something like this, this is not a polynomial because this here is an x to the negative 1. Okay, so that's not a polynomial. Right, now the highest exponent, right, identifies the degree of the polynomial. So here, of course, this is a degree 3 polynomial because it has a highest exponent of 3. Right, so the term with the highest exponent is called the leading term. So in this case up here, the 4x cubed is the leading term. All right, and the number in front of the highest exponent is called the leading coefficient. So up here, the leading coefficient would be 4. Okay. Right. So we now know how to do these sorts of things. So, for example, right, things like 9m to the 7 minus 2 m cubed plus say p squared, okay, the leading term is 9m to the 7. The degree, of course, is 7. And we have the leading coefficient is 9. And we have, this is a trinomial. Right, a trinomial because there's 3 terms. Okay. All right, so what if we have something like 31 x to the 27 plus 7x to the 15, then here we have a degree of 27. All right, leading term is 31x to the 27, and we have the leading coefficient. Of course, it's 31, and this is a binomial because there's 2 terms. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Now we can have more than one variable. Okay. So in this case here, suppose I have negative 11 p to the 6 s to the 8. Okay. Now how we deal with 2 variables is to get the degree we add the exponents, all right, that add up to the largest value together. In this case we only have 1 term, so this is a monomial. And the degree here is 6 plus 8, which would be 14. Okay. And of course the leading term is the term itself, and the leading coefficient here is negative 11. Okay. Right, so that's a brief introduction to polynomials.